taking on Tampa, the Wounded Warrior Ability Ranch. So it looks like Texas is going to win the tip. Alex Pabone, number 2. Justin Stark with the inbound. Anthony McDaniels. Anthony McDaniels found James Adams there, number 6. So, great pass by Ray Henniger to Brian Kirkland. So, off Kirkland, Tampa's going to get an early turnover. So, ball goes in, give and go, back to Justin. Justin finds James Adams. So James under a little pressure, gets some room. The ball's loose. Big hit from Alex. It's going to go back over half court. And looks like the ref decides it's coming off the chair of Texas. Tampa maintains possession, so put on one of their better Ds here. Tampa knows they need to score pretty quick. So, 2-1 here in the first. Alex is a fallen player. It was a legal hit. So emotions are already running pretty high here in the early onset. James Adams looking to just jump out of the double. Daniels doesn't really have any options as Ray's match. McDaniels on the sideline, but James Adams was able to get out of that double. In to Alex Pabone. Loses it, but able to regain control. Needs to stay facing forward, because if he turns up the court, a lot of words being chatted out. Very chirpy early stages of this game. Less than 2 minutes in. So, Anthony McDaniels was the it's 2 fallen players in less than 2 minutes. So Justin Stark's going to take the inbound. He finds McDaniels. He's going to try to use Stark as a pick. Turns around, but Ray Henniger's there. Pabone looks for the hit at midcourt, but push backwards. Or call a timeout, but 12-second backcourt violation by Alex Pabone there. Timeouts are used primarily in those situations to avoid turning the ball over. So early in the game here, Tampa with 2 turnovers. With all the pressure on Adams and McDaniels, the low pointers are left free. Alex Pabone for the score. So Justin Stark's going to inbound to McDaniels. Pabone's trying to to get down the court. Left alone is Joel Rodriguez now for 2 goals. The low corner just gliding down the court. Lob pass to Alex. It's currently 6-5, Tampa with the lead. 4 minutes, 49 seconds left on the clock here in the first quarter. This timed inbound. I don't think you're on the same page, but Brian Kirkland gets the pickup and finds Ray. Inbound from Justin. Tampa on offense again. McDaniels with the ball. Gets it over half court. It's a foot race between him and Alex. And oh my goodness. So Alex is in it to win it. That was a very aggressive play early. Up with McDaniels, and as the goal was. But what do I know? I'm just sitting on the sideline. So Brian Kirkland inbounds to Alex. Alex working down the court. Here with possession of the ball. So Justin's looking for an inbound option, finds it in McDaniels. Justin dishes it back off to McDaniels, who just tips it into the front court where James Adams is waiting for it. So James Adams will take the score. Brian Kirkland inbound to pushing down the court. It is a game of turnovers. 95, 98% of the time, you should score when you have the ball, but it's not all. So quick inbound. Inbound from Brian Kirkland to Alex. Alex, it's got 2. Alex needs a little help. Alex is in a tough spot. Oh, finds Brian Kirkland with an incredible back pass. Great awareness from Alex Pabon. Pinned in the corner. Could have got knocked out of bounds. Could have got knocked over that mid-court line, but Brian Kirkland was there with the relief pass.
Swap him out before it dies.
All right, quick battery change on the microphone there. We did miss some action. I didn't quite see it. They're going to give the goal. Pabon did knock Stark into the Texas bench. This is going to be a bit of a game, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. A lot of action to come. Ray's got the ball. He's got picks. He's just going to keep it. McDaniels on the baseline. Dishes it off to Brian Kirkland. Kirkland's got Pabon. Equipment timeout as he needs a new wheel. Probably got a flat tire. So quick equipment timeout here just to swap that wheel. It's tied up 10-10. Tampa with the ball. Texas is trying to double James Adams, and but Ray was playing underneath in more of a deny position, and Justin was able to just lob the ball up. McDaniels was able to just push. Chair positioning is important in this game. Kirkland inbounds to Ray. Ray's kind of stuck. He's going to have to beat Adams. And he does. Outlet pass to Gabriel Garcia. this game, and Alex is going to muscle his way over to get the goal. So here's the double on McAdams. Ray's going to switch. So they're doubling McDaniels now, and Alex is trying to just man up against Adams. Stark's going to try to set a pick. So Adams is pinned. And BK. Brian Kirkland with the big hit. Knocks Adams out of bounds. So Texas with the turn. A little rattled. We just so new line in number 2, Bree. Ball goes into Ray. Ray with a poor pass. Bree, number 2 for Tampa. This there forces the turnover, and just like yesterday, Daniels head coach Dave Cerruti for Tampa is going to use it. Daniel inbounds to Anthony. McDaniels. He's got options, keeps it in his lap. And Bree does with the lead. Brian Kirkland inbound to Alex Babone. Alex might need a little help beating McDaniel. Good pick. Tied up 13-13. 48 seconds left in the half, so clock management becomes important here. Daniels looking for options on the inbound. Doesn't really have a lot. McDaniels is able to get through. McDaniels is going to push. He's easily into the front court. And nobody in front of him, but and scores it with 31 seconds left on the clock. So Texas is likely looking to get the last goal in this situation. It's currently 14-13. Tampa with the lead. Texas look first quarter. So Gabe's working really hard to keep the low pointer out of the key and create a better matchup. He's got some options. Not a goal. So, with only 2 seconds left, trying to get last goal, our coach Gumbert for Texas Stampede makes some strategic subs, puts in Mason Simons, who can get tall. He can get tall for Mason. Mason's going to try to reach, catch it, roll backwards, and gets the last goal with 1 second left. So, heads up substitute there by Coach Gumby. Looks like that's a tie. Sorry, we got 2 seconds still. It doesn't look like it's over yet. This game might be just one of those games. Current score is 14-14. Hey, wait a minute. take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back for the
And then 5 minutes between 2 and 3.
Yeah, and then another 2
2
minutes
minutes.
between.
nice base.
Daniel, who was the last person to score on the last game?
55, Mason. Before that, it was probably, you can either put it down for Adams or McDaniel.
Daniel. Okay, I put it down as
Yeah, I mean, they're 9 times out of 10, it's going to be one of those guys. Or Bree, number 2. So Bree on there is, I think it's Brian.
Yeah.
So,
Should I just scratch this out?
yeah,
and
just
put-
write in Bree. Spell check. So she's actually a Paralympic canoeer. Kayaker.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay, hey dude.
I think they're still a little bit shaky on it, so if you wanted to go over there and kind of
Yeah.
hover over them for a little bit.
Okay. I think I'll.
They're like, they know what they're doing.
Okay.
They just like, every now and then, they don't know how to set the clock.
Okay. Well, I'm not super versed in it as well. Is Brad around? Can you go see? Over there just in case. Take my roster. And then there is.
Black ball! Black!
We're back. Adams has the ball. Adams looking for a. All right, so they were able to trap hole in the key there for 10 seconds. So just as Adams was about to score, the penalty was awarded to Texas. So that's a turnover and no goal for Tampa. It's 14-14. So 14. So Hull's looking for an inbound, finds it in Bree. Ray's able to get the jump. Hull is not happy about that, but Ray there reaching in, getting his hand on the ball, and any part of Hull's arm. We're 16-15 right now. Court. He's got Ray. Hull's going to look to inbound. So Hull's kind of pinned in the corner. He's going to have to call timeout. This line is struggling offensively against this Dallas defense. All right, so rest of the whistle. Black's back on the court. Texas is working hard just to prevent anybody from getting over there. We don't know who the inbounder is. Hull indicates it's him. So subs for Texas is you've got Boonchi on the court. Bree's left wide open. Bree with the easy catch and score. So basically subbed out 2-5. Boonchi's a 3-5. And then brought on Gabe for Schockbauer. Gets his first goal of the game. Hall in the inbound. Booch is manning up on Adams. Ball hold down the court. Hull's got speed, not enough. Bucci just edges him in. So good hustle, but not quite enough. Hull with the goal there. It is 18-17. Texas with possession and the lead. Bump there by Gabe. Bucci, Montrez, Henderson's going to be able to chase that down. So ball goes into Adams. Adams had Bree, but then he didn't. He gets it over front court. He's got one man to beat Ray. He's going to pull it back, go around, find the seal. And Bree does a good job there of setting the pick on Ray Henniger. So Adams gets the goal. But and Bucci catches up. She dishes it off to Adams. Adams is going to have the ball. It's going to use Hall as a pick and take the far side of the key. So Gabe Garcia. And looks like that's going to be a Adams for Tampa. Oh, sorry, it's number 13. My apologies. Gumby's calling for subs. Texas is going to bring on Alex Pabone and Brian Kirkland. Out come Liz Dunn and Boone. So Texas playing with a one-man advantage now. Gabe Garcia. Ray's going to get it in the front court. Bree's looking for the hit. Ray's going to take some ticks. Alex is going to get in front of the penalty box. Says the team. Hull's calling inbound as Alex had him pinned in the penalty box. Primary options are going to be Adams or Bree. Ball goes into Bree low. Bree's got a lot of pressure. Great pass to Adams. And Ray did hit Adams behind the axle while Adams was going up to catch the ball. And because Adams was a little top heavy, we've got a man down and That's either going to be a penalty goal or a raise coming to the box. Waiting on the call from the ref. So looks like that's a penalty goal. Texas with the ball. Kirkland inbounds to Ray. All right, quick reset, 21-20. Brian Kirkland with an accurate inbound to Ray. Ray's going to give it back to Kirkland. For the hit, delivers it. McDaniels just takes it right out of Brian Kirkland's hand. So great heads-up play by number 8, McDaniels, and turnover for Tampa. Capitalized, turned into goal as so. It's all tied up, 21-21. Texas with the ball. Kirkland inbounds it low to Alec. Texas Stampede falls into their key defense. And we're going to wait for the clock to tick a little bit. They may or may not use a timeout here just to wait for the clock to tick a little bit. They may or may not use a timeout here just to ensure they get last goal. With about 20 seconds left in the shot clock. So McDaniels, Ray, nothing there. Kirkland's there. Ray's backing back up to the cone. Nothing there. He finds an outlet in Daniel Zagulia. So Tampa gets the ball with 22 seconds left. Bounce to Alex. Alex takes it. Possession. 17 seconds left. Alex pushing down the court. Holding. So 7 seconds left. Texas is going to drop. McDaniels is going to look for an inbound deep. He's got options in. The ball comes in. It's a give and go. McDaniels has it 4-3. There. That's going to end the first half. 5-minute break. And we'll be back shortly with more action. Stay tuned. Cool. I'm going to go use the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
I'll be right back. It's going to be a good game. Can you feel the tenacity out there on the court? Alex Pabone with all his chirping.
So player, his player number?
Yeah, so it's kind of confusing. So
How many?
yeah,
So-
and then over here, so team A, and then team B. So then it's the same thing here, 35. You just match it up, 10, 10. So
What is their point?
yeah, just count the outside. So, but if you get confused, if it goes sequential, then you know that's what they mean by like, okay, this is the 16th one, the 17th one, and then yeah, the outside. If it's on, it's the player number. Yeah, it's confusing.
I'm like looking at it, I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Which for today? Oh,
I'm looking for the all-turning team ballot. You guys have
Definitely like
I only
stream where you guys are counting it.
why?
Because they're gonna post the stats on their website.
Oh, okay.
But I definitely missed. But I'm gonna
2 games went by.
Oh wait, there's actually they're right here. I can use these. Oh, you need another one?
No.
Oh.
It's only for these two from this morning. I don't know where the other two score sheets are over there, but
Oh, okay.
yeah. Anyway, I'll just wait for
Daniel to come back so I can say goodbye and then
Okay.
yeah.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, it was nice meeting you.
Also from California. There should be a Daiso and a Uniqlo here. And a H Mart.
Yes.
I don't know what H Mart is yet.
It's like Greenland, but better.
I don't know what Greenland is.
It's the Korean supermarket in town.
Oh, okay.
I think it's like the only one, too. The only Korean supermarket? Yeah.
The rest of them is Chinese Indian.
Yeah, because the 99 ranches here aren't that nice. Like,
The
they're not
nice
big.
LV.
Really?
Yeah, because
Oh,
there's
I
two.
haven't been to that one. That's
Yeah.
the one you went to.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Because the other 99 ranch is small. The
Yeah,
one
it's
in
super
Chinatown.
small.